Okay, so here's a short tutorial on calculating area and circumference for circles. Now, as I said in class, okay, you need to know the formulas. These three formulas are very important. If you cannot memorize them, make a cheat sheet. Just a small, a small index card, and write down the three important formulas, okay? One for area of a circle and two for circumference, and I will tell you why later on, okay? Now, this highlighted portion is very important. Remember that unit for area is squared, okay? But circumference is not squared, see, because there's no square sign over there, okay? So with that out of the way, let's calculate for the area of this circle. So we're looking for area. We are going to use this formula. Now in math, you have to discipline yourself by writing things in an organized and legible way. Always start writing the formula. So for this one, we are using area. So area is equal to pi r squared. So pi is not the one that you eat, but it is a constant number. It is always 3.1415 and so on and so on. It's an infinite non-repeating decimal. But for our purposes, we are just going to use 3.14. So this one, the hardest part here is to know which formula to use. And then after that, all you need to do is to substitute. So we know area is equal to pi, and we know pi is 3.14. So I just substitute pi with 3.14. And then r, which is the radius, okay? So r is equal to radius. And from the previous slide, okay, we know that the radius, okay, is the distance from the center point to any point in the circle. So this is the radius. Now look at this, center point to any point in the circle. So that means 3 cm is the radius. And since now we know what the radius is, we just need to substitute. Make sure to include the unit, okay? The unit. And don't forget that it is squared. So what I just did here is I just substituted the actual values for the variables. Pi is 3.14, radius is 3 cm, include the unit, and make sure you include the squared. Just copy down everything. That's why it's important to start with the formula, okay? And then let's continue on. A is equal to 3.14, and then I'm going to expand this so to avoid confusion, okay? Please know that when you square a number, this is equal to 3 times 3. You are multiplying the base by itself twice because the index says do it 2 times, okay? So to avoid confusion, I am just going to expand this 3 cm times 3 cm. So this means that I squared it already, okay? I expanded it. 3 cm squared is 3 cm times 3 cm, okay? So let's continue. A is equal to 3.14 times 3 times 3 is 9, and then we have 2 cm's there, squared. That's where the square comes from. See, unit for area is squared. And so A is equal to, so I'm just going to multiply it with my calculator. 3.14 times 9 gives you 28.26 cm squared. Now take note, you always need to include the unit and it's squared. Area, the unit is always squared, okay? So this is the short video on how to calculate for area. The next video is about how to calculate for the circumference, okay? Bye-bye.